Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Lash With Me video. This is a wispy volume set with some spikes. I'm basically going to be talking you guys through this and kind of speeding up through some parts as well. So right now I'm doing a lash bath on this client. I'm just using one of the lash foams that I sell at my studio. By the way, I do lash from home, so that is where my little setup is. Said, you know, I got a neck teaser, and I need my neck Said I just need all the respect. So I'm just cleaning along her lash line, her lashes, as well as on her eyelids and actually underneath her eyes. I find it useful to clean underneath the eyes in case they have any eye makeup or any eye cream or anything like that. It just helps to make the eye patches stick a lot better. Just in case you guys aren't aware of the reason that we do lash baths, they're pretty much essential for when you start doing lashes. So it cleans off all of the lashes, all the debris, all the dirt, all the oil, all the buildup, anything like that. And you just want to make sure that those lashes are super clean, because otherwise the glue may not adhere to the natural lashes as well, and then the retention won't last as well. So it's super, super important that you get those lash baths for your first appointment, for all your refills and everything like that, as well as clean them after your appointments. So there you saw I just rinsed her lashes, patted them dry, and now I'm just fanning them, and then I'm going to apply the eye patches. So I'm just having her look up at the ceiling, and I'm basically kind of brushing through her lower lashes and making sure they're all facing the right way with the eye patch, and then sticking it down and making sure it's all placed in the right area. You want to make sure that their waterline isn't covered, because that will cause discomfort and they'll probably open their eyes and be really red or really irritated. Then I'm just taking my Next Care tape. That's my favorite tape to use. It sticks really well and also doesn't irritate the eyes. It's actually a medical tape. So I'm just basically applying to the lashes, and then I'm taking more of like a plastic tape and just applying that through the center of those two type pieces of tape. I find that really useful so that you're not like picking through the other two pieces of tape, like the blue ones, with your tweezers. It kind of creates a smooth base so that you don't have to worry about that when you're isolating. Hopefully you guys know what I mean by that. If you're a lash tech, you'll probably understand. And if you're just thinking about getting trained, once you get trained and you have like the basis, you'll know what I mean, what I'm talking about that. If you don't, comment down below and I'll try and explain it better. So after applying that tape, I'm basically asking them to keep their eyes closed and then lifting the tape off of the edges so that pretty much their eye isn't being dragged up. It's just following smoothly with their eye, and I find that just feels a lot more comfortable for them. So here I'm mapping the eye out. Basically what you want to do is draw a line where their lashes start and where their lashes end, and then I just divided that into two more sections. Here I'm doing a cat eye look, so I started with the longest on the outer corners at 16, going all the way to 13 on the inner corners. Now you can see I'm going in with a thinner blue Sharpie, and I'm basically drawing where I want to add those spikes. I do end up adding a few more than those lines, but this just gives me a general area of where I kind of need to leave some lashes so that I have room to put those spikes. So here I'm just getting straight into her lashes. I turned the light on, and I'm starting on the outer corners with L curl. So applying L curl on the outer corners really just makes her eyes draw upwards, and it also creates a more defined cat eye look. A lot of clients actually do find that it creates the look of eyeliner as well. So if you're someone who likes to wear eyeliner but doesn't want to with lashes, this is a great solution. Here I'm just showing you guys how I fan my lashes. My technique is actually the pinch technique, so I just pick up the tweezers, I pick up the lashes with the tweezers, I pinch them in between my fingers, and then I dip a little bit in glue and basically wipe the base with my fingers. This helps to create a really narrow base. And now I'm just going in with the regular D-curl lashes and filling in the rest of her lashes. At the end, you'll see that I go in with 17s as the longest lash, and I use those to be spikes. So I basically make very narrow fans, meaning I don't fan them out. I basically just pick up a small cluster of lashes and I apply them on the areas that I wanted the spikes. And then this basically creates the look of almost like a strip lash look. I really love the way this looks. A lot of my clients request this, and it really makes the lashes look not so form-fitting and not so fake, although you can obviously tell they are extensions. They don't look like strip, really bad quality lashes. They look like a little bit more luxurious looking. So
And I think it's time to let you know. We've been cruising through the episode. Think it's time for me to let you know. Cruising through the episode. Said you know I got a next visa and I need my neck on froze. Said I just need all the respect, got it on the tenfold. I do it all. Want the respect, yeah you need that. Making tracks and making movies, who believe that? Think back to my old self, way back in them old days. Headphones on, would never speak to no one in them hallways. Said that I'ma make it, this one for my people. We just shot the movie and I'm tryna make a sequel. No, we not equal, got two different standards. I skate with the shit, I'm just too focused on my manners. With all the music that I'm making, what I created, I came alive straight from the basement. Can you hear just what I'm saying? I'm running every game and I'm never playing. Wonder how I get my sin in.
So here I'm wrapping up her lashes. I'm just making sure that they're all isolated and nothing is looking weird or anything like that. I wanted to show you guys a little trick that I use. So I use a nano mister, as I'm sure a ton of you do as well, but this basically helps to cure the glue if you weren't aware of that. So what I do is I actually cure the glue that's in my lash ring, my glue ring. Some of you may use a jade stone or whatever, but you should just cure it on whatever you're using. That way the fumes actually don't, ventilate in the air, and that can actually be very bad for you. It can cause allergies to the glue in the future and things like that. So cure not only the glue on her eyes, but as well as the glue in the glue ring, as well as it also just kind of saves you from a mess. Clearly here I'm just looking underneath her eyes to make sure nothing's stuck together, making sure that nothing's stuck to the bottom lashes or to the patch. Once I'm sure that everything is perfect on that end, I just take off her lash pad. You want to double check that nothing's stuck so that when she does open her eye, it's not uncomfortable, she's not stuck with eyes that are glued together, anything like that. Just basically make sure that everything is the way it should be. So yeah, then I just fold that up. Now I just grab my fan and pretty much help to ventilate her eye area. This helps to make sure that when she opens her eye, it's not super sensitive or irritated. Just basically removes the glue fumes from around the area of her eye. Another tip that I've actually seen online is to ask your clients to open their eyes only once they've sat up. I don't know the science behind this, and I don't actually do this, but if you find that a lot of your clients have that burning sensation after their appointment, just ask them to keep their eyes closed until they've sat up and see if maybe that helps. And now after fanning her, I've pretty much just started using the nano mister. I do about 6-7 seconds on each eye. You also want to make sure that the mist isn't too close to their eyes, because then it will end up getting wet rather than just having a little bit of a mist. After I do this, then I also go in with the fan once again, and I just do one last final fan.
Can you hear just what I'm saying? I'm running every game and I'm never playing. Wonder how I get my sin in. Y'all hesitated. Fucking on the basics, then fucking on the baddest.
As you can see here, she opens up her eye and I hand her the mirror just so she can take a look and make sure that everything is the way she likes it.
Oh, they look so good. You happy with them? Yes, I am. It's so good. Oh, perfect.
So here is the final look. This is just a little video, no filters or anything. This is just the way her lashes look once she opened them. If you guys have never seen L curl, this is what it looks like, just on the outer corners. I absolutely love the way it looks. I actually get it done on myself as well. I feel like it's just really flattering for all eye shapes, all eye colors, like everything. It's basically my favorite, but definitely for some clients it's not their cup of tea. So yeah, this is the final look. If you guys like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if there's any questions you have, or if you have any video suggestions or anything like that. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!